Hello everyone, I'm Liz Brown Swanson. Welcome to Community Connection on Location. Today I'm at the Wellness Community, South Bay Cities in Redondo Beach, right at the Redondo Pier. And since 1987 here at Wellness, they've been offering free programs to cancer patients, their families, and loved ones. And they're able to offer these wonderful free support programs thanks to the generous support of the community. In fact, mark your calendars coming up. There will be a fundraiser at Trump National on February 21st. You're going to want to learn all about that. It's going to be a great event. You're not going to want to miss it. But for now, we're going to catch up with the Executive Director and CEO here at Wellness, Judith Opdahl. It's wonderful to invite us here to talk about all the great work that you do and certainly the hope you offer so many cancer patients.
It's so nice to have you here and that you could visit the location. So many people haven't been able to come here. Like in this situation, you get to see it and understand what it really means to have more of a home-like setting for all the participants and their families rather than a hospital setting.
Let's talk about your own personal journey, how you came to Wellness yourself. You had mentioned to me that you also are a cancer survivor.
I am, and that's how I discovered Wellness Community. In 1990, I was diagnosed with a very aggressive cancer, and after my treatment, I was just wiped out, and I was very emotional, but everybody was cheering because I was through my treatment, and I needed the emotional support. I needed to talk to people that had been through what I've been through, so it was just a haven for me, and I attended for about a year. The programs are absolutely wonderful in helping. One cancer patient really helps the other, even though everything is, the groups are all led by licensed therapists, but they're really called facilitators because they keep the groups going and everybody gets a chance to talk in those 2-hour support groups. But that's just one of the many 100 programs a month that we offer.
And of course, you've been on board here 15 years. I'm sure you've seen a lot of change and a lot of growth. Just talk about the vision you have, the goals, what you're all about.
Well, exactly. It will be 16 years. I can't believe the time has flown like that. But what we really are hoping to do is our service area is actually 19 cities around LA County. And it's so hard for people to get here. Either by transportation. So we want to do more off-site programs. And right now we're in Long Beach, we're at Kaiser, we're at several of the hospitals. So my vision would be to reach as many cancer patients as possible in the whole South Bay area. So.
And of course, all your services you're offering, your free programs. How do you pull that off?
Well, it's been a challenge, especially the last couple of years, but we are fortunate that we have such a great community here to support us. About a third of our budget is corporations and foundations. The other third is our fundraisers, which you mentioned is coming up. We're doing actually 4 great fundraisers this year. And the other third is individuals. So that really is how it breaks down. Last year, December 31st, I was here and we made our budget. So that's for a nonprofit. That was really good news. A nice celebration for the year end.
You have lots of celebrates, and I'm sure over time since you've been here, lots of milestones. Who uses wellness here? I talked to you earlier. Children don't come, but they can come if they're part of their family has cancer. I'll talk about how that all works.
Right. Well, especially our Celebrando group, that meets once a month here, and they usually always bring their children, but it's more for adults 18 and over, and the children really don't feel they need the support. As an adult, you really recognize how it affects you. And but the children, there are Miller's Children's Hospital and the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. They really cover those programs much more than we do. Ours is really more of an adult program. Psychosocial support. We do nutrition. We do all sorts of exercise programs. We do meditation. So it is geared more for adults and their loved ones. We have separate groups for the loved ones and the caregivers because they really go through a different set of issues. They have a lot of stressors. They have a lot of things they need to work out too when they're caring for someone with cancer.
Give us a day in the life here at the Wellness Community here in Redondo Beach. What's it like here for you? Every day is different. Every day different people are coming through the doors.
Well, I'm going to give you an example of Tuesday night. It was just a phenomenal evening. We had a local doctor, Dr. Lopez, who is a liver specialist in the South Bay. He was here for a special program. A lot of doctors come and do different workshops for us, completely free of charge also. And he had about 12 people. I mean, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer is what he covered. So that was in our main living room, and we had an ongoing support group with 19 women in it. We had a newcomers meeting, which had 7 people. And then we had another transition group. A transition group is where someone dies and the spouse or the loved one needs help to get through that. And so we had over 50 people here that night. And that is very exciting because the weather wasn't great, but people need this. And we're just so happy that they're using our services. So that would be, we have more things happening in the evening. As the treatment of cancer has progressed with better chemotherapies and better treatment in South, that people aren't as sick, and so they can still work through their treatment. So our day programs are less than they used to be. When I first came here, it was a lot of day programs.
I was going to say, obviously, one person with cancer is too many people with cancer, but what are you seeing in terms of the number of cases? Are you optimistic in terms of, like you say, with the treatments, with early detection, all of that? What is your feeling, especially since, compared to back in the day when you discovered that you had colon cancer?
Right, exactly. We're optimistic because there's certain cancers, they've just done an incredible amount of research, and there's a lot of help. There's some that are new cancers that are coming up. I mean, the other night we had 3 cancers that our program director and I have never even heard of. We have to get our books out because we are not a medical facility. We don't give medical advice. Again, it's psychosocial help. But so I think that there's a lot of help for breast cancer, prostate cancer, multiple myeloma. We're hearing more about that advances. But it seems like there's still all these unusual cancers popping up. So we're optimistic in the sense that we're here for them. That's, and we will be here until there's a cure for cancer.
But statistically, I mean, somehow we all either have cancer or someone that has cancer. But what are the numbers like? Do you have any particular numbers?
Well, our program director is just doing those numbers for year end, and I think you're going to talk with him, and he might be able to give you more of an update on that. I know that we have over 17,000 visits a year. Now, a visit, one participant might come here 6 times a week because we offer such a range of help besides the support groups. So, we have to do all the statistics on that and figure out exactly now how many people came. But in my letters of thanks, it's 17,000 people in 2009, or 17,000 visits, in 2009.
Wow. Amazing work that you do here at the Wellness Community. She mentioned the program director. Let's take a quick break. We're going to catch up with the program director right now. He's going to give us a walking tour through this facility, and then we'll come back with Judith with lots more great information.